Alright guys, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about a story that kind of started to come out in the beginning of the week, but it's kind of picked up throughout the week, and it's in regards to last Sunday's football game with the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Raiders. Now, as the game was going on, the cameraman was panning, throughout the crowd, and he came across this young boy who's 5 years old, I believe, and he was wearing a headdress with some face paint. Now, from this angle, all you see is half of his face. And immediately, this was screenshot, and this gentleman, Karen J. Phillips, decided to post an article titled, "The NFL Needs to Speak Out Against the Kansas City Chiefs Fan in Blackface and a Native Headdress." Now, it goes on to say it takes a lot to disrespect two groups of people at once, but on Sunday afternoon in Las Vegas, a Kansas City Chiefs fan found a way to hate black people and Native Americans at the same time. Now, again, this was the original photo that was clipped. Yet later on throughout the game, another image of the boy comes out, and you can see the other side of his face is painted red. And to me, anyone who actually goes to sports games or watches sporting events can see this image and immediately realize that this kid is not doing blackface. He's simply representing the Kansas City Chiefs colors, which is red, white, and black. Now, this isn't a new phenomenon. It's not like this kid came up with this out of nowhere. Face painting for team games has been a thing that has been done forever. Whether people do partial face painting, they do full on face painting. Some people go as far as body painting, and especially during like FIFA, World Cup, stuff like that, people start to paint their faces the colors of the teams that they love and they want to represent. Again, Britain, Portugal, England, stuff like that, Brazil, like this is not a new thing. People have been doing face painting for forever. And so this kid simply put on the red and black for the Kansas City Chiefs while he was at the game. Now, after this gentleman, again, posted this article saying all this stuff to him, people started pointing out to him that, again, he's not doing blackface. He just has face paint on for the team, which he then took to Twitter to say, "For the idiots in my mentions who are treating this as some harmless act because the other side of his face was painted red, I could make the same argument that it makes it even worse. Y'all are the ones who hate Mexicans, but," and it's cut off here, but it said, "but wear sombreros on Cinco de Mayo." Now, it originally said that he had protected the tweet by only allowing people that follow him on X to see it. However, he's deleted the tweet entirely. Now, outside of this guy writing this ridiculous article and kind of spinning this into some weird racial thing, a lot of people immediately knew that this kid was harmless. He wasn't doing anything racist. He was just there to support his team during the game. And funny enough, it actually came out a little bit later that this kid actually is native. His mother actually went to Facebook and posted that her son is actually Native American himself, as well as his grandfather, who is serving on the Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians. And then another post came out saying, "Update. During Sunday's broadcast, Holden Armenta from California, a native that belongs to the Chumash tribe, his father is on the Chumash tribe board up in Santa Ynez as well." So this kid already has a lineage of native blood. But regardless, the kid is there to support his team. He's not there to culturally appropriate. He's not there to, poke fun at Native Americans or wear blackface. He's simply representing the colors teams and also wearing a headdress. Now, interestingly enough, Phillips, who wrote this article, has now updated his article and is kind of doubling down on his whole claim of this, because there was a post by the tribal chairman saying, "We are aware that a young member of our community attended a Kansas City Chiefs game in the headdress and face paint in his way of supporting his favorite team. Please keep in mind that the decision made by individuals or families in our community are their own and may not reflect the views of the broader tribal community. As a federally recognized tribe, the Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians does not endorse wearing regalia as part of a costume or participating in any other type of cultural appropriation. And Phillips decides to put this as an update to his article and implement this. Now, I don't understand why the tribal people would come out and say this and essentially distance themselves, as this article states. They're distancing themselves from the kid and his family because of this. Again, the kid is not culturally appropriating anything. He is of that culture. He is a native. The black and red face paint is simply for the team's colors. So I don't know why this statement even came out. But what I hear the rumor is for this Sunday's game, they're going to try to get as many people in the audience to wear black and red face paint to support this kid and get everybody off his case, because he clearly wasn't trying to be a racist or insensitive or culturally appropriate anybody. But again, love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about this story? Do you think this kid is in the wrong? Do you think the guy who wrote the article is kind of, reaching for something that is not there? Leave your comments in the comment section below as always, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.